Good morning, children. Good morning. Let us see that is chapter 7 continued congruence of triangles. Criteria for congruence of triangles. What are the criteria? First is triple S congruence. Second is SAS congruence. Third is ASA congruence. And fourth is RHS congruence. Okay, children. So let us first see the statement and the demonstration of triple S congruence criterion. What is the criterion is singular word, whereas criteria is its plural word. Okay, children. So what is the full form of triple S congruence? That is it stands for side 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 congruence. What does triple S congruence stand for? Side 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 congruence. What is its statement? If under a given correspondence, write down, children, if under a given correspondence, given correspondence, if under a given correspondence the three sides, the three sides, the three sides of one triangle the three sides of one triangle are equal to, the three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides, equal to the three sides of three sides of three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides of another triangle, equal to the three corresponding sides, equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent, then the triangles are congruent. Okay, children, let us repeat the things. If under a given correspondence the three sides of one triangle are equal to the three corresponding sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Let us see an example. Here, children, let us, two triangles are there. Let it be ABC, ABC. Another triangle is also there. Let it be PQR, PQR. This is 3.5 centimeter. This is 3.5 centimeter. This is 7.1 centimeter. Yeah, this is also 7.1 centimeter. And this is AC equal to, let it be 5 centimeter. And this is 5 centimeter. Then how will you show that there is triple S congruence here? Here AB equal to PQ. AB equal to PQ equal to 3.5 centimeter. Then BC equal to QR equal to 7.1 centimeter. And AC equal to PR equal to 5 centimeter. Okay, this implies that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by which criterion? By triple S, because all the three sides of one triangle are equal to the corresponding three sides of another triangle. In such a situation, triple S congruence is applied. Triple S congruence. So this is triple S congruence. Okay children. So I hope there is no doubt in triple S congruence. Now the next congruence is children. Next congruence is SAS congruence. SAS congruence. What is SAS congruence? Its full form is side angle side angle side congruence. Side angle side congruence. What is this here? See, this congruence is always clear applied in two triangles are needed. Clear, what are two triangles? That is what is SAS congruence in two triangles? That is if two sides of one triangle and angle included by these two sides of one triangle are equal to two sides of another triangle and the angle included by the two sides of the other triangle, then we say that both the triangles are congruent. Write down here, if under a correspondence, if under a correspondence two sides and included angles, included angle means angle between these two sides. Included angle means children angle included between these two sides. If under a correspondence two sides and the angle included between them, angle included between them of a triangle are equal to two sides and the angle included between them of another triangle then the triangles are congruent. Okay children, let us explain the things. If under a correspondence two sides and the angle included between them of a triangle, in one triangle two sides and angle included between the two sides are equal to two sides and the angle included between them of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Let us see the example. See the example children. Here triangle ABC and triangle DEFR. Two triangles are there. Here two triangles are there. That is, let us take triangle ABC and triangle DEFR. Two triangles. They are like this. That is, this is 7 centimeter, AB equal to 7 centimeter, BC equal to 5 centimeter. Clear children? And this angle is 50 degree. This angle is 50 degree. Similarly, D equal to 5 centimeter. D equal to, that is 7 centimeter, that is D equal to 7 centimeter. EF equal to 5 centimeter. And this angle is also 50 degree. Clear? Here. Then here children, what is here? AB here in triangle ABC, and triangle DEF, here also children we have to write here in triangle, here this in the previous congruence, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. First you write this thing. Here also, here in triangle ABC and triangle DEF, what is there? AB equal to DE equal to 7 centimeter. Okay children, this side is equal to this side, that is equal to, both are 7 centimeter, so they are equal. And what else is there? That is angle B equal to angle E, both are equal to 50 degree. Clear? And what else? BC equal to EF, BC equal to EF children, and they both are 5 centimeter each. In such a situation, we say that is side angle side, SAS. Here side, this side AB equal to DE, BC equal to EF, and included angle, that is angle B, wherein both the triangles are equal. This implies that then we say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. By which criterion of congruence? By SAS congruence. SAS congruence. Okay children, so did you understand the meaning of SAS congruence and application of SAS congruence? Okay children, now the next congruence is next congruence rule is ASA rule, that is ASA congruence children. Let us see what is ASA congruence. This is ASA congruence. Third one is ASA congruence. ASA congruence. What is its full form? That is angle side angle. Angle side angle side angle. Angle side angle congruence. Angle side angle. Again this time two angles and included, what is this? Two angles and included side of one triangle are equal to two angles and included side of another triangle, then we say that both the triangles are congruent. Clear? If in two triangles, two angles and included side of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles and included side of another triangle, then we say that two triangles are congruent. That is called ASA congruence children. Okay, let us write down the statement here. If under a correspondence, if under a correspondence two angles and included side and the included sides of one triangle are equal to two angles and included side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Then the two triangles two triangles are congruent. Okay, children. Let us repeat the things. If under correspondence two angles and the included sides of one triangle are equal to two angles and included side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Okay, children. Let us see an example, that is see children, simple example, that is, let us see example. Let us take two triangles. Let it be, that is your this time A B C, and another triangle, let it be T R S. T R S. Here angle side angle, two angles. This angle is equal to this angle. This angle equal to this angle. Clear? And this side equal to this side. Clear? That is, see, that is here, children. What? Let this angle be 50 degree. This angle be 55 degree. This angle be 55 degree. This side be 7 centimeter. This is 7 centimeter, and this will be, this is now, this is 60 degree. This angle is equal to this angle is 60 degree. So this is its pictorial demonstration, that is here in triangle. Here how will you write, children? In triangle what? ABC and triangle TRS. Let us consider the things. That is ASA angle, what is there? Angle B equal to angle R equal to 50 degree. Why? It is given. Okay. And what else? That is BC equal to side RS. That is also given to be 7 centimeter. Why? It is given in the question. And this angle C equal to angle S, that is 60 degree. That is also given. In such a situation, this implies that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle TRS. By which rule, children? ASA. This angle, side and angle. Two angles of angle A, triangle ABC, and included side BC of triangle ABC are equal to two angles and included side of triangle TRS. Then we say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle TRS by ASA congruence. Clear? Children, this is simple example. Here things are given directly, so it is easy. But in question it may be not directly given in the question. You will have to search the situation hidden in the question. Okay, children. Now the fourth congruence is, what is fourth congruence? Fourth congruence is RHS congruence. That is only applicable in right angle triangles. Clear? That is congruence among right angle triangles. These three congruences you have seen. Now the next topic is congruence among right angled triangle. Congruence among right angled triangle. Right angled triangles. Congruence among right angled triangles. Clear? Here, children, see, this is a special type of congruence criterion, that is RHS congruence known as, and this is only applicable in right angled triangles. If two right angled triangles are there, then only RHS congruence is applied over there. Okay, let us see RHS congruence. RHS congruence. RHS congruence. That is, what is this? if under correspondence, see, notice that this congruence criterion is only applicable in right angle triangles. If under correspondence, if what does this RHS stand for? That is right angle hypotenuse side. That is right angle hypotenuse, H by POTENUSE, hypotenuse side. That is right angle hypotenuse side congruence. One right angle hypotenuse and one side of one triangle must be equal to the right angle hypotenuse and one side of another triangle. Then we say that two triangles are congruent under RHS congruence criterion. Okay, write down the statement. If under a correspondence, if under a correspondence, the hypotenuse and one side, the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle, are equal to respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right angled triangle. Then what? Then the triangles are congruent. What does it mean, children? If under a correspondence the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle, clear? If under a correspondence the hypotenuse and one side of a right angle triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right angle triangle, then the triangles are congruent. What does it mean? See, RHS congruence is only applied, clear, in right angle triangles. If two right angle triangles are there, clear, and this hypotenuse of one triangle is equal to hypotenuse of another triangle, and one side, any side, clear, except hypotenuse, is equal to the any side corresponding any side of the side of another right angle triangle, then we say that both the triangles are congruent under RHS congruence rule. Okay, here children, let us take an example pictorially. That is, here one right angle triangle is there in this way. One right angle triangle, let it be PQR. Here this is right angle, this is 3 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, PR is 3 centimeter, and hypotenuse is 8 centimeter. Another triangle is also there, that is, let it be triangle ABC, whose angle B is right angled. This is AB equal to 3 centimeter, clear, and AC equal to 8 centimeter. Let us show the RHS congruence. That is here what is there, children? Angle B equal to here in triangle ABC, and triangle ABC and triangle RPQ, What is there? that is angle B equal to angle P, that is 90 degree each. That is given. Hypotenuse, what is this? Right angled. Hypotenuse is what? That is AC equal to what? AC equal to RQ. AC equal to RQ equal to 8 centimeter. AC equal to RQ, that is 8 centimeter. And what else? That is AB equal to one side right angle. This is right angle. This is hypotenuse, and one side, that is AB. AB equal to RP. AB equal to RP equal to 3. AB equal to RP equal to 3 centimeter. That is, this is a right angle, children. R a right angle. This is hypotenuse. Clear? You don't have to write, but for your understanding, I am writing over here. That is AB equal to RP. That is, and this is side. So what is right angle, hypotenuse, and side? This implies that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle RPQ, that is RPQ, by which rule? RHS. By which rule? RHS rule. That either you write rule or congruence, that is RHS rule. Okay, children, what is this rule known as? This is called RHS congruence. Okay, children, by which rule? RHS congruence. RHS congruence. CONGRUENCE. Okay, children. So all the four congruence criteria you have gone through. Clear? Here this RHS congruence is only applied, clear, where? In right angle triangle. So children, today we have seen all these four criteria of congruence. From the next class, that is, we will see exercise 7.2, that is totally based on this congruence criterion. Okay, children, this for today, this is enough. Thank you and have a nice day.